afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the Take 5 podcast. I'm your host, Trey Skiles. Today's topic was sent in by Cordero from Phoenix. Just a reminder, if you would like to request a topic for the week and get a shout out just like Cordero, make sure to join the Patreon and you might even catch a glimpse of some behind the scenes action. Today we're going to be taking 5 minutes to talk about one of the most iconic animals in our oceans today, the sea turtle. I don't know about you, but most of my knowledge on sea turtles originated from Finding Nemo, and the fact that they seem to have a lot of problems with our straws. That's why I've reached out to a dear friend of mine, Micah Bryant from Abilene, Texas. She's going to join us and take 5 minutes to teach us a thing or two about sea turtles. Go ahead and say hi to everyone, Micah.
Hey, like you said, my name is Micah Bryant. I'm a junior at Abilene Christian University. I'm an English major and an art minor. And one of my main hobbies, which is completely unrelated to what I'm majoring in, is studying sea turtles.
Since you mentioned it's unrelated to your major, why don't you tell us what got you interested in studying sea turtles?
When I was little, I was really into watching wildlife documentaries, which probably doesn't sound like something most 8-year-olds are super into, but for some reason I was. And I especially loved ocean life documentaries. And there was something about sea turtles that really intrigued me, and I wanted to learn more about them. So when I was in third grade, I did my first ever science fair project on sea turtles, and it's pretty much been, the rest is history. I've just been interested in them and learning about them ever since.
Sounds like you've been at this for quite a while. Do you have any fun facts you'd like to share with us today?
Fun facts. Oh, it's hard to pick just a few. One thing that's really interesting is that, turtles and tortoises, they can retract into their shells, and this is a really great defense mechanism against predators. But sea turtles actually aren't able to do this. But that doesn't necessarily give them a huge disadvantage when it comes to evading predators, because once they're in the water, which is where they spend most of their lives, they are able to be very quick and agile, so there's not really a super huge need to retract into their shells. Speaking of shells, another fun fact is about the leatherback, which is one of the 7 types of sea turtles. And as the name sounds, it's the only one of the sea turtles that doesn't have a hard shell. It actually is just covered in this very thick, tough, rubbery skin. And the leatherback is really interesting, not only for being the largest sea turtle and the only one without a hard shell, but also for being the oldest sea turtle. It's really cool because it's actually existed in its current form, as we know it today, since prehistoric times.
Well, shoot. It sounds like they've at least evolved well to suit their natural habitat. Unfortunately, as most of us probably know, humans have had a negative impact on the natural state of sea turtles. Luckily, we have people like Micah who make a conscious effort to help save sea turtles by volunteering her time. Could you tell us what volunteer opportunities exist to help save the sea turtles?
So, most volunteering opportunities, there's one in South Padre that is, locating and protecting Kemp's Ridley nests. Most volunteering opportunities like that, they require a really big time commitment over multiple months, or you're not even able to participate as a volunteer. And I'm not able to travel to a beach that often, and I don't have that time that I can commit, even though I would like to. So, one thing that I do is I participate in the biannual beach cleanup in Galveston. I only go once a year, that's what I'm able to do, and I typically go in the spring. But I really enjoy doing this. It's kind of the one small thing that I'm able to do and feel like I'm making a difference for sea turtles. And this year, the cleanup that I'm going to is happening on April 22nd, but there's also one happening in September. So if you know anybody that's kind of wanting to do that or participate in it, looking for an opportunity, that would be a super cool thing to get involved in.
I will actually be joining Micah at the beach cleanup, so if any of you are interested in helping make a difference or just want to hang out for the day, I will have the details of the beach cleanup event in the description below. I would like to thank Micah for taking 5 to teach us a little bit about sea turtles today.
Thanks for having me. I enjoyed it.
And I want to thank you for taking 5 to learn a little bit about sea turtles today. If you look forward to taking 5 minutes to learn a little bit every week, make sure to like and subscribe. This is Trey Skiles with Take 5, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend.